Hello and welcome. Today, after still not being able to acquire an Xbox Series X or a PS5, I decided to buy the new Xbox Series S. Best Buy, Target, and many other stores had this in stock, and while I was there, I figured why not. This is the 512GB model. I like how small and minimal the design of this one is, which is also another primary reason I picked it up because it'll fit nicely on my desk. I'm excited to play some games again, so let's jump right into this unboxing. Removing the plastic tabs, which aren't the easiest to remove, I may add, the box is definitely sealed up nicely upon arrival, and as you can see, I destroyed the box a little bit, but it's all good. Once the box opens, you are greeted with the Xbox. Of course, you'll also get the standard included HDMI cable, the standard power cable, the latest Xbox controller, and some AA batteries to power up the controller. Now, removing the Xbox from the packaging, it is crazy light and very minimal in size. Even having the previous Series 1S, I'm pretty impressed by its shoebox nature. It's kind of crazy how light Microsoft was able to design this. Another engineering feat for Microsoft for sure. They nailed the portability here. I really wish we had Xboxes with this minimal design back in those LAN party days. You get all the ports you need to get up and gaming quickly on the back here. Inspecting this Xbox in its entirety out of the box, I'm again still impressed by this design, and kudos to Microsoft on another solid product. The Xbox Series S is a go right out of the box. Connecting the Xbox, I plan to use my HP Omen monitor. This monitor is built for gaming with its high refresh rates and just awesome display overall. Since this monitor doesn't have speakers, I do plan to get a wireless headset at some point, but for now I'll play mute. Let's first connect the power, then the HDMI. As you can see, I like my cables well managed with both the HDMI and power cables out of the way. I'll also note I use my own HDMI cable for this setup, just a preferred personal preference. With the Xbox powered on, we'll get the controller quickly paired up and running, but I do want to note that I really like the new Xbox controller in comparison to just the previous one on the 1S. I like the grips all around the controller, and I just can't wait to use this with this new Xbox Series S. To get this Xbox set up quickly, however, we will be using the Xbox Android application on the Microsoft Surface Duo, which, by the way, don't forget to check out my Surface Duo video uploaded earlier this week. The Surface Duo, which I might add, is a solid pairing with all of Microsoft's products, and I'll note that the Xbox Series S is the size of only about 2.5 closed Surface Duos, which again is very impressive. Setting up the Xbox was a breeze. Microsoft makes it super simple to set up your Xbox directly from your smartphone, whether you're on Android or iOS. It's very intuitive and a much appreciated setup process when you're looking to jump right into gaming. I also like the UI throughout the Xbox application. Once the Xbox is set up, you get a lot of benefits out of having the Xbox application with you on the go. You can use it to chat with your Xbox friends, check your game progress, etc. It's a really solid application, and if you're on Xbox, I definitely recommend checking out the Xbox application, especially for that initial setup. As you can see out of the box, it definitely comes in hand, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody, again, who is going to be using Xbox going forward. Skipping through more of the setup prompts, the Xbox is almost set up. Again, all of these questions are a breeze to go through, nothing complex here while setting up this device. I'll name this Xbox the Office Xbox for now since it's going to remain here in my main office. I'll add all of my preferred applications, games, and wrap up the setup so we can get right into this Xbox. But speaking of the preferred applications specifically for your media consumption on the Xbox, I love that you're able to select your preferred applications during the setup, so all of your media applications like YouTube, Netflix, Disney+, etc. are all installed upon setup, so you're not having to go to the Microsoft App Store immediately once you set up to manually download all of your preferred applications. Just another solid UI experience and benefit to using the Xbox app to set up your Xbox. Then, to copy my settings from my previous Xbox One S, the app will prompt you to do so to wrap up and complete the setup for this Xbox One S. Again, that was a breeze to set up. It looks like it's pretty much set up using the application. It'll go right back into the UI of the app, and as you can see, the Xbox now is updating. The updates don't take long at all. The process is pretty quick. Once the Xbox itself updates, the controller will need to update as Microsoft also pushes updates to their controllers and or controller settings within the Xbox itself. These updates are also pretty quick. You won't have to walk away and wait. All of this happens very fast. Picking up the controller again to bypass the update confirmation, and you'll notice the Xbox will load for a second with an all black screen at this point. From there, you'll calibrate your TV and or monitor settings to ensure your TV or monitor is configured for ideal gaming experiences. You'll then be asked to confirm these settings once calibrated. Finally, the Xbox is set up and a go to start gaming. This has been my quick unboxing and setup of the new Xbox Series S. Super excited about this purchase. Love the minimal footprint this device has. Thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe.